BMW forged its reputation with front-row drive sports sedans, especially compact ones like the 3 Series, a regular on our annual 10 best cars list for much of 3 decades. But recently, BMW has also become good at certain things beyond that core competency. Fuel efficiency, all-wheel drive, ride smoothness, high-zoot luxury and technology. So when our West Coast Bureau picked up this handsome Astral Blue 2016 BMW 328i xDrive, dolled up with the M Sport package plus most every luxury and tech feature BMW could pack inside, at an eye-watering $58,795 price, it seemed as if this car might be capable of flexing all of BMW's muscles at once. 4 is enough. A decade ago, the notion of BMW slapping turbochargers on its sinewy engines was utter heresy. Now, turbochargers appear on every BMW save the electric i3. Power plants such as the 328i's N22.0-litre 4-cylinder prove that the company's engines can deliver the expected performance. Even working through an 8-speed automatic transmission and all-wheel drive, the N20's 240 horsepower and 258 lb-ft of torque always felt close at hand or foot, more accurately, thanks in part to the gearbox's quick, intuitive shift mapping and the availability of all that torque at only 1,250 revolutions per minute. Whether on the track or around town, the 328i always feels ready to pounce. The rub, less grip despite tipping the scales at a chunky 3,700 pounds. Our test car sprinted to 60 miles per hour in 5.3 seconds, just 0.1 second behind a rear-wheel drive 2016 328i automatic we tested with the available track package and summer tires. Alas, with 134 pounds of extra weight and riding 0.2 inch higher on all-season Continental run flats, the all-wheel driver performed less heroically at the skid pad, generating only 0.86 grams of lateral grip, far short of the rear drive car's 0.93 grams with its sticky Michelins and no-cost option. The 70 toes oomph braking figure also stretched from 163 feet to 174. During a week with the car, El Nino was on siesta, so we didn't have so much as a puddle to splash through, let alone a Michigan winter storm, to let the xDrive system make its strongest case. The advantages of all-weather traction are a sum of time experience, while the compromises in cost, weight, and performance are constant. On dry roads, the system remained virtually invisible excepting that it made the rear end somewhat less inclined to dance when powering along winding roads at breathtaking speeds. Our observed fuel economy was 20 miles per gallon, 1 mile per gallon worse than we saw in the rear drive version. The F33 series has long been dinged for lacking steering feel center, and this one was no exception. But at least it is obedient and unwaveringly steady at high speeds, another long-standing BMW competency. It drives with a mature refinement of BMW's larger luxury sleds, an attribute that seems to attract buyers even as it irritates the core constituency. Luxurious-ish as mentioned, this example was packed with extras, more than $17,000 worth, including Dakota leather $1,450, Harman Kardon audio $875, rear window shades $575, and more packages than a FedEx warehouse, including cold weather heat for the steering wheel, front and rear seats, $800, driver assistance rear camera and park distance control, $950 and driver assistance plus, blind spot warning, active driving assistant, side and top view cameras, $1,700, as well as lighting automated high beams, $800, premium $2,450 for keyless entry, sunroof, lumbar support, and a year of satellite radio and technology navigation, head-up display, apps, and services for $2,750 packages. We'd gladly shed both driver assistance packages and manage the high beams ourselves to pay costs, but we understand these half steps toward autonomous driving are immensely popular. Speaking of such matters, it was another $1,200 for active cruise control, a standalone option that somehow escaped being included in either driver assistance package. And then there was BMW's usual ridiculous $350 ding for Bluetooth and smartphone plugs, a feature many cheap compact cars include as standard equipment or at least fold into the option prices on navigation or audio upgrades. One of the few options not found on this car was the adaptive suspension $700, but it's one we'd prioritize. It helped sharpen the dynamics of the most recent 6-cylinder 340i xDrive we tested. Without it, the $3,000 million sport package is largely cosmetic, adding spec wheels, aero skirts, and dark trim around the windows, along with excellent sport seats, aluminium and blue trim on the dash, console, and doors, and one of our favored steering wheels in the segment. Despite all the ways this car could comfort its occupants and assist its driver, the interior still felt less deluxe than its near $60K price tag suggests. 5 years after its last redesign, the 3's interior is starting to show its age. Despite a mild refresh for 2016, it's aesthetically and ergonomically out of date, and hard plastics abound. The 3 Series is far from uncomfortable, but the environment pales next to that in, say, the 2017 Audi A4, the Quattro version of which is this xDrive BMW's primary competition. With all of its bells, whistles, and little bitty M badges, this 328i should have felt more special for costing only $1,625 less than the 340i xDrive we tested. Perhaps it would be more satisfying if it weren't trying to perform all of BMW's latest tricks at once while demoting excellent driving dynamics to the background.